just all of that.
The biggest thing I'm seeing, man, it's so many people who are like scamming and like when they're scamming, they're selling a certain image on Instagram and Twitter and they getting famous off of that stuff. And
Yeah.
then now everybody in the world thinks, oh, my man's supposed to spend 20 racks on me. He ain't even my
Yeah,
husband.
see, I feel like that's another thing. Like a lot of people my age, like they don't even really have like their own mindset. Like I feel like majority of their personality comes from the internet.
Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? It's a big, big world out there. Plenty possibilities. All of them.
How would you define relationships? See, for me, like I said, I'm married, so I start to look at things in like levels, and I start to be like, okay, as a husband, I would never split bills and have a same checking account or same savings as my girlfriend. That was something I would probably never do. Like I said, as a boyfriend or girlfriend, but as a husband, I would do that. How would you define
A
relationships?
relationship. I think well, the simple definition is basically like just a mutual agreement between two parties. Something exclusive, you know.
Do
Y'all
you?
both know that y'all are in this, and
It's no one else.
yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
Um,
I was talking to an older person before, and they say, like I said, this older person who's married with a husband, grandkids, and she's like, if y'all ain't married, y'all ain't nothing. Like you could
mhm.
go talk to whoever you want to talk to if you're not married. How do you feel about that? Like you saying that ain't even
I think marriage is probably like the biggest step, but I still think relationships are relationships even without marriage.
right. So what's
Um,
your non-negotiables in a relationship?
Non-negotiables.
Yeah. See, for me, I'll say this just to give you an example of what it is. A non-negotiable for me would be I got three things. All right. So we boyfriend and girlfriend. Um, one thing, and I said this earlier, was I don't want to look stupid. So
Mhm.
don't lie to me and tell me you only minds and then you talking to other people. Like if that's what you're doing, say it. So that way we both can be on the same page. That way when it comes up, I'm not looking stupid. So I look for trust. Can I trust
Mhm.
you? For me, like I said, it would be don't make me look stupid. That's my number
Mhm.
one thing. Like, don't make me look stupid. How do you feel about a partner having kids? Like, is that some? Would you go into a relationship with a person who has kids?
Mm, no, but it kind of depends on like how much I like the person.
Yeah,
Um, cause like I want a family, eventually. So
yeah.
like if it's something that I feel like I can make this work, then I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
but
wouldn't mind being a stepdaddy.
yeah, initially no, I would say no. Like
Yeah.
just because I'm still 25, like I'm still trying to like figure out what I want and
Right.
everything. Um,
Right.
so yeah,
So what about
kids.
age? Age is that something that's like something that's important in your relationships? Age because
How many years we talking? Because I actually talked to
you tell
somebody that
me.
was.
You tell me, because for me, I'm married. But if I want to think about it now, I don't think I can date somebody my age. Because a lot of people my age
Yeah,
are just confused about what life
honestly, that's
really.
how I feel too. Like, I feel like I can't date somebody my age, but like that's obviously like what I strive for. But my last relationship, he was older than me.
How
Um,
much older than you, if you don't mind me asking?
I was a freshman, he was a junior,
Oh
so
yeah,
like
yeah. Okay, that's light.
two,
That's light.
three, yeah,
That's light. That's light,
yeah,
man. Now since y'all
um,
graduated, that's light.
yeah. But I would say, as far as age, like you can't be like 10 years older than me. Like I don't want no sugar daddy, but but I do like maturity though. Like I'm attracted to maturity. Um, yeah, like I don't really have like a preference when it comes to that, but
Yeah,
I do agree with you. Like I feel like I can't date somebody my age
yeah,
because it's just I don't know. Like my generation is weird.
yeah.
I feel like they still kind of hung up on like social media and like
Man,
popularity
man,
and
man,
how much money you got
man.
and just all of that.
The biggest thing I'm seeing, man, it's a lot of it's so much, so many people who are like scamming and like when they're scamming, they selling a certain image on Instagram and Twitter and they getting famous off of that stuff. And
Yeah.
then now everybody in the world thinks, oh, my man's supposed to spend 20 racks on me. He ain't even my
Yeah,
husband.
see, I feel like that's another thing. Like a lot of people my age, like they don't even really have like their own mindset. Like I feel like majority of their personality comes from the internet. So it's
Man,
like I don't even know the real you because half of your opinions is based
based
off
off
of
the internet.
Twitter
Yeah,
or
like
something else.
yeah,
Like so
yeah.
yeah, I don't
You
know.
know, that actually makes me feel good, man, because um, I'm glad you're not, because you still family to me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I watched you from a young age when you had this is the Gentleman's Club, and I hope you're enjoying this brand new episode. If you had a quick second, I wanted to put you on to a creative group based out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's called the Artist Plug Creative Group. They specialize in fine arts, clothing, graphic design, animation, logos, photography, and they also do murals all through Atlanta. And they also do sipping paints. So what I want you to do is go to Instagram right now, type in AP Creative Group, DM today for a consultation. And I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. Had the tight fro. I might drop that picture on here too. I remember when you had a tight fro, and I remember you was Baby Lamont, and now since it's 2020, what 2023, and times have changed. Like times have changed drastically, and a lot of people are judging themselves and judging their relationships and judging their lives, and like it's all based off social media. And to hear someone who's younger than me, not just younger than me, but way younger than me, what, like 5, 6 years young? I don't know. I'm 30. So you what, 25?
Hmm.
Yeah. So 5 years younger than me. Still, there's still people out here who are still traditional and
Hmm.
still want like the traditional way to make, way to communicate, and way to like build that relationship. Because
Hmm.
the traditional way is 100% the way that you should trust. Because who's to say that person who portrayed all of these things on social media were to go to the shits? Like, because
Hmm.
a lot of those people are scamming. They,
Right.
they selling this image. They're
They
like, I
just
got all this money and this, that, and the third. But
they
when you
just tweeting for the in the moment,
right,
but they probably usually don't even feel that way for real. So
exactly,
yeah.
exactly, and it's good to hear that it's still hope out there. Like it's
Hmm.
still people who actually live a real life,
Hmm.
who actually have to focus in on careers and like develop themselves and focus on themselves. How do you feel about counseling? Like, is that something that you embrace? Is that something that you feel like will benefit you? Because me personally, I
Um.
feel like um, I've had, I've been trying to find a counselor, been trying to find stuff that fits me, but it's always like I don't want to get in my spiel, but it's a lot of people. I look at that picture and be like, oh, I'm judgmental. I don't like it. But
Mhm.
but how do you feel about counseling? That's something that you still believe in,
You mean as far as myself or
as
like
far as yourself, like
yeah.
self counsel?
So I actually had like a therapist. I went through like a therapy situation
Okay,
for a couple of months and I really liked it. It gave me a lot of self-reflection. Um I did feel like, well, we're not going to get into that,
okay.
but yeah, it definitely once I started to like vocalize, how I was feeling and stuff, it made me be more self-aware of my emotions. And I'm the type of person like I can once I say something or I get off my chest, I usually can be my own counselor if that makes sense.
Yes,
Like I
yes.
can
I'm the
be
same way.
like, okay,
I'm the same way.
what I'm going through right now, like I know what I need to do in order to get through this
Once you get
basically.
a little bit of information, you know, okay, that's all I
Hmm.
need to hear.
Yeah.
I'm the exact same way, and I think that comes with being, I don't know, Sagittarius, might be Gemini too.
Hmm.
But I love when someone gives me advice, especially an older individual, because I'm like I said, like you said, I'm the type to like self counsel. So I'm the type to take that advice and run with it, and
Mm-hmm.
like literally try my best to apply that to my life. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um,
Yeah, once you sometimes once you like get it off your chest, you realize a lot of the stuff that you be like stressing about don't even really be that serious. Or like you know what you need to do in order to not feel stressed about it anymore.
right, absolutely. So I believe in counseling. Sounds
Mm-hmm.
like you believe in counseling. So I believe that that's something that's still tradition. Like we're still learning, but it's more of a like modern thing. But it's a modern thing that should be applied to more traditional people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like you said are on social media. They feel like this is the way to go, so they don't feel like they need those counseling sessions. They feel like they probably know everything. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like counseling is important for everybody. It's just like me. I go to the gym 4 times out the week, and counseling is kind of like that, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. Now, I haven't really dedicated my life to it yet, but I still feel like that's something that you need to work on. Like it strengthens you, it strengthens your mind, it strengthens you how to. It tells you how to like react to life, and
Mm-hmm.
it also puts things in perspective so it doesn't affect you
Mm-hmm.
in a major way.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. I think it's different ways of counseling. Like you can go to the gym, you can journal, um, you
yeah,
can
more
work
life
out,
journals.
even like this right here, like a podcast, creating and stuff, like that's a form of counseling because it's an outlet at the end of
Right,
the day.
right. I 100% agree. And I got another question for you. And I know this is probably vague, but you can break it down. What motivates you?
Um, dang, that is kind of
It's very vague,
vague.
but I'll give you an example just so your mind can work a little bit.
Okay.
Things that motivate me now, since I am 30 years old, married, 2 kids. Before that, it was my mom. It was like the life that the situation, the environment that I was in that
Mm-hmm.
raised me. Now at this point, um, something that motivates me every day is my family, and that's my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? As a man and as a leader in my family, setting the right examples is something that motivates me. Um, it used to be money, like
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's still kind of in a sense it is still kind of today.
That's a
It is
valid
money.
answer.
so, so money has like been something that I have to focus on. Yes, so
Mm-hmm.
that way I can provide the life that I feel my kids and my family deserves.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to focus on the money. I have to focus on what's the better decision financial wise. So that way I can set up the foundation so my kids don't have to worry about the things that I worried about as a kid. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say my family motivates me, money motivates me, and the number one thing over all of those is God. I have to get closer to God because that's what's going to give me the strength that I need to fight all of these different type of battles that a black
Mm-hmm.
man in America has.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I feel like God is the number one thing that motivates me. But then my family is gonna be a reflection of that and a result of that.
Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? Where do I move in this world? Could you please tell me what the hell I'm doing for it? Bring me to my knees. I'm so stupid. Would you tell me honestly if I wasn't meant to be what I see when I dream? It's a big, big world out there. Plenty possibilities. All of them